Welcome back to DriveZone Meter, and today we're taking a deep, real-world style look at the 2026 BYD Song Plus. This is not a brochure talk or a 5-minute skim. We're breaking down how it looks from the back, the left side, the right side, how the interior actually feels to live with, what's under the hood, how much it's going to cost you, and finally whether this SUV truly deserves your money in 2026. Let's start where most people don't, the backside. From the rear, the 2026 Song Plus looks way more premium than its price suggests. The full-width LED taillight bar stretches across the tailgate, giving it that modern, almost luxury SUV vibe you usually expect from brands like Audi or Volkswagen. The BYD lettering sits confidently in the center, and the rear bumper design is clean, not overly sporty, not too basic either. It's subtle, mature, and very 2026. Park this next to a RAV4 hybrid or even a Nissan X-Trail, and tell me honestly, which one looks more futuristic? The tailgate opening is wide, making loading groceries, luggage, or even a stroller super easy. This is clearly designed for families and long-trip users. And here's a question for you. Do you prefer sporty rear designs or clean and elegant ones like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now moving to the left side. This is where the Song Plus really starts showing its confidence. The side profile feels balanced, long enough to look premium, but not bulky like a full midsize SUV. The character lines are sharp but controlled, flowing smoothly from the front fender to the rear lights. Depending on the variant, you get stylish alloy wheels that honestly wouldn't look out of place on a much more expensive SUV. The ground clearance is just right for mixed road conditions, especially for countries with unpredictable roads. Whether it's city speed breakers or highway cruising, this SUV sits comfortably. Compared to something like the Hyundai Tucson, the Song Plus feels slightly more refined in its proportions, less aggressive, more elegant. Now let's slide over to the right side. Design-wise, it mirrors the left, but what stands out here is the attention to detail. Flush-style door handles on certain trims, chrome or blacked-out window accents, and tight panel gaps all scream quality control. BYD clearly wants this SUV to feel international, not just regional. And here's something to think about. Would you take this design over a CR-V if the price was lower and the features were higher? Because that's exactly the position BYD is aiming for. All right, step inside, because this is where things get really interesting. The interior of the 2026 BYD Song Plus feels like a massive leap forward from older BYD models. The moment you sit down, you notice the space. There's a real sense of openness here. The dashboard design is clean, modern, and tech-focused without feeling overwhelming. Front and center is that large rotating touchscreen, a signature BYD move. It's sharp, responsive, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Below it, the controls are minimal but intuitive. The digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel gives you all the driving info you need in a clean, futuristic layout. The materials, surprisingly premium. Soft-touch surfaces, well-stitched seats, and a solid build quality that easily competes with Japanese and Korean rivals. The seats themselves are wide and supportive, perfect for long drives. Add features like wireless charging, a panoramic sunroof, ambient lighting, and excellent cabin insulation, and suddenly you're wondering, how is this not a luxury SUV? Rear seat passengers aren't forgotten either. Legroom and headroom are generous, making this a true family SUV. If you regularly travel with adults in the back, this is a big win. And let me ask you, what matters more to you, brand name or how comfortable your family feels on long trips? Now let's talk about what actually moves this SUV, the engine and performance. The most talked about version globally is the plug-in hybrid using BYD's DME technology. This setup combines a 1.5-liter petrol engine with a powerful electric motor. The total output lands around 197 horsepower, with torque figures strong enough to make city driving effortless. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km/h takes roughly 7.9 seconds, which is more than quick enough for daily use. Overtaking on highways feels confident, not stressful. But the real magic here is efficiency. With its sizable battery pack, the Song Plus can drive up to around 110 kilometers on pure electric power alone in ideal conditions. That means most daily commutes can be done without using fuel at all. Think about it. How often do you actually drive more than 100 kilometers in a day? For markets offering the fully electric version, range figures can stretch well beyond 480 kilometers, with fast charging support. Power outputs vary between roughly 180 to 250 horsepower depending on the variant, delivering smooth, silent acceleration that only EVs can offer. Driving comfort is another strong point. The suspension setup absorbs bumps beautifully, especially on rough city roads. At the same time, it remains stable and confident on highways. Steering is light but precise, making parking easy and long drives relaxing. Now let's jump into tech and safety, because this is where BYD really flexes. The 2026 Song Plus comes loaded with smart features. Voice commands actually work. Connectivity is smooth. The infotainment system is user-friendly, not laggy or confusing. Safety is handled by BYD's advanced driver assistance suite. You're looking at adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and a crisp 360-degree camera. These are features people expect in high-end SUVs, and here they come standard or easily available. Then there's BYD's Blade battery technology, known for its durability and safety. It's designed to reduce fire risks and improve long-term reliability. In simple words, it's built to last. All right, now let's talk about the number everyone waits for: the price. In markets like Pakistan, estimates suggest the 2026 BYD Song Plus could start around PKR 23 million, depending on variant, import duties,